Marc Cucurella to Man United interest has been confirmed. It was registered yesterday night and it's confirmed now. Welcome to United Matters channel. How are you guys and where are you watching us from? I go by the names of Rock and David. Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Marc Cucurella signed from Brighton for £65 million. By then it was the record, but now it was broken by by Moise Caicedo for being the most expensive Premier League player ever, because he was signed for £115 million from Brighton to Chelsea. Smash the like button close to 400 times. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload on this channel. And we're also talking Dean Henderson to Crystal Palace. Here we go. And finally, Bruno Fernandes has a word to say about the well-fought win yesterday against Nottingham Forest at the United Stadium, known as Old Trafford. Rock and David is my name, and you can as well call me Aradi. This is the United Matters channel that is broadcasting everything to you as you people want it. Now, let's start it off with an exclusive that came out yesterday evening. It was all about Fabrizio Romano confirming to us that Manchester United made contact with Chelsea to ask about conditions of Marc Cucurella deal on potential loan. No bid, all concrete talks yet. Man United looking for left back option, but not too expensive. There are 3 candidates on the list. No decision made. Now, Manchester United is going in for Marc Cucurella. I understand what this means and what this is all about. Marc Cucurella is a very good player that I think fits the profile of Erik ten Hag. The most important bit of him is he's a press-resistant player. He gets hold of that ball and he can build well from the back. And defensively, he's not a bad guy, because I've seen him play in the central defense too, meaning that he is supposed to be the best recruit for Erik ten Hag this transfer window, as he comes in through to play, even although on a loan. But I think he can be better for the club of Manchester United. And I think if at all he performs better, he can find himself in good books of Manchester United, and he'll put himself in a situation of being signed by Erik ten Hag in the coming summer. Why? He can play as a left-sided centre-back. He can also play as a left back. If there is a player that you'll ever want to look at and obviously admire, he's the guy. I know his first spell at Chelsea was not all that beautiful, but do you remember how he played at Brighton? I don't really blame players like Cucurella. Do you know why? If you come into your team for the very first time, the manager that signed you gets sacked. That is Thomas Tuchel. After Thomas Tuchel got sacked, your former manager at Brighton comes in and gets you in the field of play, and he also gets sacked. Lampard comes in through, and then now you're having Pochettino. Pochettino is considering a different left back altogether, and he doesn't want to see himself play Cucurella, and it shows you that he cannot even be dumped or dropped into this left-sided centre-back, because Colwill, the English international, is really doing wonders into that position. So to me, as it stands, it's all about Marc Cucurella. I love the news. I love the signing. He's a player that we were admiring when he was still at Brighton because of the way he played that left back, and he's still young. He's just 25 years of age, meaning that age is still on his side, and we anticipate that he's going to come in through and obviously do the needful. I think this is the best deal that United will ever do. And I think Chelsea won't stand in the way of Marc Cucurella, because they know even if he's not bought by Man United, he'll be looked at different clubs, because he's going to get enough playing time that is not going to get at Chelsea, because Ben Chilwell and that is called Masten are the 2 left backs that he's looking at, and he wants to obviously use them at Chelsea, that Pochettino. So him coming to Man United will give him exposure, and Chelsea might cash in for him, either to Man United or to any other club that really needs him. And when you look at other clubs that are going to be looking in for left backs in the next summer, they are really going to be huge. I think Arsenal will be one of those looking to sign a player like Marc Cucurella, right? Then teams like Barcelona will be looking to sign for a left back like Marc Cucurella. Real Madrid, they'll be looking to sign a player like Marc Cucurella. Man City themselves will be looking to sign a left back like Marc Cucurella because they were into this deal before Marc Cucurella left the side of Brighton to Chelsea, and they're only willing to offer £50 million. And the moment they rejected their first bid, Man City said, we're not offering more for Marc Cucurella. Remember, they're looking for him to be the replacement of Zinchenko. So his potentials are really huge. And I think if he comes in through, we are going to be getting one of the best left backs in the world. And Ten Hag is good at improving players. And I think Cucurella will really enjoy his stay at Manchester United. Now, but it's not all about Cucurella only. But there is another player. As Fabrizio told us that it's 3 on the list, there comes a story coming in from Samuel Lucas that Sergio Reguilón and Marc Cucurella are among the left backs Man United are considering signing before Friday's transfer deadline. Reguilón's salary demands could be too steep. So, Sergio Reguilón is a player that we wanted to sign from Real Madrid, but Spurs went ahead and obviously signed the player. That's why we got in Alex Telles. You remember that summer when Ole Gunnar Solskjaer wanted to sign Sergio Reguilón from Real Madrid, and we ended up getting the lad, that is Telles, to come in through and obviously take us to the level where we deserve to be. But he never had a very fantastic spell at Man United. That's why United have gone ahead to sell him to the side of Al Nassr. So Sergio Reguilón, for me, I think we shouldn't be going in for him. That is it. To me, the target should be Marc Cucurella. Marc Cucurella is a very good player. Very, very, very good player. And you'll understand what he brings on the table because of his abilities, defensively and offensively. Going forward, he's a beauty to watch. He's press resistant and helps you build from the back a lot. He can also shift to the central defense and play onto the left side of the central defense, something that players like Sergio Reguilón will not give you. Sergio Reguilón, to me, his best weapon is going forward. Going forward, he's really good. I like the way he passes. His end product into the final third of the pitch is really great. But defensively, he's really very, very, very suspect. That's why you saw to it that Ange Postecoglou went in for another left back to be signed by Tottenham Hotspur. Is it Induji? And he's really doing a very fantastic job onto that side. So to me, I think I'm sticking on Marc Cucurella. That is it. But when we tell you, Rokani, Marc Cucurella is not playing at Chelsea. He's a Chelsea reject. You're bringing him to Man United. Guys, the guy is in his prime. Having one bad season away at Chelsea doesn't mean that we shouldn't sign him. If I went ahead and signed Mason Mount, who had a very worst season at Chelsea, then why don't we go for Marc Cucurella, who at least played some good number of games for Chelsea last season? I think like 24, 28 in the league. He played some games in the Champions League, and I think he suits exactly the profile of player that Erik ten Hag really wants to come in through at the club of Manchester United. Now, so today morning, Fabrizio Romano sounded here we go. That Dean Henderson to Crystal Palace, here we go. Agreement in place and medical to be completed today. Permanent move from Manchester United. United received 20 million package, add-ons included. Sell-on clause will be also part of the deal by Nderi to United soon. So, this guy, known as Dean Henderson, finally has gotten his move. He's a kind of player who has never wanted to be at Man United as an understudy of any goalkeeper. And to me, his presence is really good for the club of Manchester as far as getting in other players are really concerned. Him and Anthony Elanga, I would like to hail them down well, that they've gone ahead to do lots of positives for Manchester United, as we've gone ahead to harvest £40 million from two academy players, meaning that 20 million pounds for Dean Henderson and 20 for Elanga. Now, let's do the Dean Henderson mathematics and why his transfer is really important to see to it that Man United gets in other players. Now, Bayendir is going to cost United £5 million and he has already flown to Manchester. Then a balance of 10 is going to be available, meaning that when you add that 10 that remains plus that 13 over the 13 of this guy Fred, that means we're having a 23 million pounds to obviously attack the deal of Sofiane Amra. But I think this is why United rejected an offer from Nottingham Forest of a loan with an option to buy. Yet Nottingham went at Arsenal and paid them 10 million pounds to get in Matt Turner. So Crystal Palace have gone ahead to come in through and also tabled a loan with an option to buy. United said no. No, we need something better. And the best offer has been given to Manchester United. That is a permanent deal. 15 million pounds plus 5 million pounds of add-ons. Meaning that it's a deal done and dusted. Bayendir coming into Man United to get the job done and dusted. And we anticipate that he's going to be a very good understudy as we wait and see whether he can even push Andre Onana out of the stitches of Manchester United in the coming days. But I think their games, Bayendir is going to obviously come in and enjoy as a player of Manchester United. But he's a goalkeeper that has the qualities that Man United really want and have been yearning in for. So, good luck to Dean Henderson and wish him the best of luck in his career, especially as he travels to go to London to start being the goalkeeper there. He deserves better, by the way. And the sell-on clause included is really great because I anticipate with his performances, he's still 25 years of age. He can put up some good performances in the next 2 seasons and he might be wanted by another team and they might sell him for like 40 million pounds or 50 and United might get or collecting some good amount of money for the club. So that is it. And let's sum it up with what Bruno said after the game we played against Nottingham Forest. He said, "We knew that by scoring in the first half, the fans would be behind us when we scored. It boosted everyone. They know that this team is capable of coming back. The club is known for that. It's happened so many times. And no team has gone ahead to come back with their 2 goals down more than Man United. This was the 13th time United was doing this shit that you saw yesterday. And we went ahead to win that beautiful game of football by 3 goals to 2, and it acts as a very good breather as we obviously go on to play Arsenal next Sunday. That is it, next week. So guys, your thoughts on Marc Cucurella to Man United interest confirmed are welcome in the comment section below. Do you think we should go for Marc Cucurella? Yes or no? Then what do you make about Dean Henderson to Crystal Palace? Here we go. And Bruno Fernandes putting in a defense that after conceding 2 goals, all they wanted was to give the fans of United hope that they can put in more and more goals by scoring 1 in the 16th minute through Henderson. I sign out for now. See you later. I cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ. May the living to God bless you abundantly. Rokan David remains my name. My Muslim viewers and subscribers, Barak Laufikum, and may the living to God and Allah see you through all your endeavors. Ciao, ciao.